Hey y'all, welcome to Off the Beaten Path. My name is Kush.
My name is Breezy. On our podcast, we explore the great outdoors and the Second Amendment with a blend of culture,
comedy, and conversation. And oh yeah, I'm making beats.
Wow, this is it. This is the, I don't know how we're going to roll this out, but for us, this is our last podcast. We've been in the Otis booth.
Episode of this.
Episode at the Otis booth.
No, man, I'm going to shut this down. We're going to shut it down after me.
Yeah, that's it. Ever. You shut it down. 2026 SHOT Show. Everyone's packing up in the back. Our man Tyler from Tundra Tactical came through. And, man, this has been like, I think this is the perfect wrap-up to the show,
man.
way
to cap it.
Yeah. 100%. This is going to be awesome.
Let's give our boy a horn. Hold on.
We'll give him a horn, a round of applause. Because really, man, I'll let him take over after this because he's an amazing guy. He's one of the first people we really truly connected with in the industry and showed us love. And there was no weird, funny energy about it, you know, because you have already
came later.
It did. He was like, oh my gosh, these guys think we're cool now. Don't they know?
Play the part.
Yeah, no. But no, seriously, bro, you're an awesome guy. You've built an amazing platform and you have an amazing following. And like, you're really you in real life. I know that might sound corny or cheesy or whatever,
you're 100%.
but you really are, bro.
Funny bit about that is like, 6 months ago or a year ago, 2 years ago, sometime like that, it would have been really corny. Like I've been like, come on.
Yeah.
But I get that now.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten to a lucky point where we've made this sustainable for our channel with Tundra. And it's funny how none of that stuff that I used to think was like corny and it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It's being, just
no,
be
it's good. That's it, bro. And you really are. And we just want to say we appreciate you being on. Appreciate our listeners, the people that are listening, the people watching us. Thank you. Yeah, man, let's jump into it, bro.
How'd you get started?
Yeah, I'd really like to know what was it, man? Take us back.
Dude, this is a wild ride story. It takes me, I might even tear up. You never know. It could happen either way. When I have to go well back, before Tundra was even born.
Okay.
The idea of Tundra was even born. I was in school at the time. I was going to school for audio engineering at the Institute of Production and Recording in Minneapolis. And I had gotten into a class with a very famous Grammy Award-winning songwriter. He's teaching like the top-level songwriting class. His name is Kevin Bowe. And we get into this class. We're sitting down, and we're waiting for Kevin to show up on the first day of school or first day of the semester. He's like 45 minutes late, right? Wow. And we're all wondering, like, what the hell is going on? Or what the heck is going on? Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
And like an hour and a half goes by now and he's still not there. And then all of a sudden the lights turn on and there's this big fanfare and pomp and circumstance. And Kevin walks in. And, you know, we're all cheering and having a great time. You're going to have to forgive me. I can't go, whoa, because my voice is toast.
No, we get it.
And he walks up like he's a professional wrestler, man. It was planned. I found out this was all planned. It was all a stage bit. And he goes, all right, who wants to be the next Simon and Garfunkel? Who wants to be the next Bob Dylan? And we're all, of course, being the artists. Yeah. And he's like, quit.
Yep.
Because I'm going to teach you how to make $1 million writing Justin Bieber's next hit. And I walked. I got up. I shook his hand. And I said, thank you for being so honest. And I walked.
Freaking way.
Yep. My last semester, I had about 2 months to get a degree. And I didn't want it. Wow. I didn't want it. I had used my GI Bill up until that point.
Wow.
To get there. And I walked. With no degree.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
For your service.
Thank you.
I don't know that we knew that side. I think we talked about the audio school, but
I only knew that because him and Twisty were talking about it. Shout out our boy Twisty. We haven't seen you this.
Love you, Ian.
But they were talking about it at the Iraq veteran, and he told me that.
Yeah,
really?
So,
okay.
I genuinely don't tell that story all that often because it doesn't go to the firearm side very well. But the reason I preface with it when I'm telling the grand story of Tundra is it does all tie together. I have a desperate desire to follow through, right? A lot of us creators, we have this drive that not even drives us, forces us to complete a project.
Yeah,
100%.
When you drop the gem on us in the press room, right? There's no in between for you, right? No. It's either like
black and white light switch, dude.
I'm going to go for this or
I'm not.
There's no in between.
I see what you're saying. So for me, I have a philosophy. I have the worst case of ADHD you've ever encountered in your entire life. This is the most I can focus. Like this is maximum. Which I just forgot what I was going to say.
That's your squirrel. That's your ADHD squirrel.
No, it was about either I'm going to die trying.
That's what it was. I put myself, I figured out how to succeed with ADHD. You have to put yourself into a situation where you have only two options. And one of those options must be like a life or death, not literally, but like a massive bad thing will happen to you if you don't follow through. I figured that was my trick. I just had to give myself
I'm going to try this.
Apocalyptically bad.
You should.
Because I have a lack of a sense of urgency at times.
That will change it.
Brother, the building could be on fire and Bree's going to be like, well, because it's literally happened. I need my hard drives.
There you go. Yeah, I got to go back in.
I packed up all my stuff.
Yeah.
So all of this stuff, shoot, again, damn it, I just did it. Hold on. Life and death. So that type of situation is what drives you to push forward.
Yeah.
And on a day where you wake up, we've all been there, day where you wake up, you're sick, Saturday, you got to record a video, but you don't want to. That's what pushes
the day,
you through.
100%. Yeah.
And that's what gives you the opportunity, or there is no option. Because I've put myself into a position where if I don't do this, my, sponsors are
and my bad, I
upset
thought of it. I know you were in the middle of the audio. You walked out of audio. I just thought, because I thought that was a gem. Dude, I really do have.
Brother, welcome to ADHD
that's
conversations.
Either I have to be like, he sees me when I lock in, bro, I'm locked in.
You got to
He's
get
getting
it.
stuff done.
But other times I'm just like,
Yeah.
You know.
So can I impart some wisdom that was imparted on me
sure,
that might
of
help?
course.
My mother-in-law is a very talented psychologist.
Fans. Sorry, we had fans
There you
out
go,
there.
man. There you go. Signing autographs
Yeah,
next week. Next time you should go. We're here all week.
Hey,
On
try the
Friday.
veal.
Yeah,
we're here all
right. Exactly.
week.
Tip your servers.
She told me a very insightful thing, and it's that with ADHD, it's not that you don't want to do it. It's not that you can't do it. It just doesn't. It hasn't mattered enough to you yet
Enough to
do it. So what you need to do.
We need a...
The horn. Sorry. Yep.
What you need to do as somebody with ADHD that struggles with it is you need to find a way to make it matter to you. This is why I say I have to put myself in either incredibly
like if I don't do this.
So what you're saying is the work doesn't matter.
up until it does. Up until it does.
And then it's the most important thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh
and then
my God.
And then it consumes you.
It's good.
Yeah.
We're going to always...
we'll always bust
no,
each
that
other's
was good,
nuts.
though.
That's
Shout out
the
all
same
my
way.
people with ADHD out there.
Yep.
I pray you take
That's
that gem.
my camera guy's off camera
Let's
here.
go.
And,
What's up, guys?
Shout out to Scott Pig, the only P with the double G, baby.
The only P with a double G.
So you're like, all right, boom, I'm out. Audio school, not for me.
So now I'm homeless.
Okay.
I am in a relationship with a woman that's been with her for 4 years.
Yep.
And this is not a joke. She took all of my money and she bought sheep. I didn't misspeak. She bought,
Sheep.
sheep.
way.
I'm sorry, bro. I tried to keep... I'm sorry.
Nah, don't even. It's funny to me too now.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny back then, but it was
the
funny to me.
delivery on that is amazing.
She bought sheep.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to do the Bob bit now. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
That's really
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
No sheep.
Because she had a passion for knitting.
I
You
tried.
get it? You get it?
I tried.
No sheep.
This is bull sheep. All right, keep going.
Hit the horn.
Yeah. Hit something. Hit the loser horn.
So I was in Chicago when this happened on a business trip.
Where are you from?
Minnesota. Believe it
Okay,
or not,
yeah, okay,
unfortunately.
yep.
Guys, squirrels. We gotta stick
right.
to.
I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
I know.
Oh,
all
you
right.
betcha.
You're in
Oh, you
Chicago.
betcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Chicago, and I get a phone call saying that she's doing this, and she doesn't care what I think. And I come back home to try to fix the situation, and everything I own is gone.
Oh, no way.
And the rest of it's sitting on the driveway that's been picked through by every
Of course.
Somali dude in
Yeah.
Minnesota, because that's where I lived at the time. And from that point forward, for about 6 months, I was pretty much homeless. I was dodging my landlord, living in the garage of the house at night, burning motor oil in the middle of winter in Minnesota, pretty much to stay warm.
Wow.
And I very fortunately met a lady who turned out to be my wife. And brother, it just like I didn't want to waste time with another woman. So I said, if I'm going to invest any time in, I'm not just trying to bang.
Yeah.
I want something. I'm, old. I've been in the military, not old at the time, but like I was getting older.
You didn't have time to wait.
I was in the military for
we're
a
gonna
long
do
time.
this.
Yeah, I didn't have time. So I just said, hey, you want to come over to my garage? And she's like, what do you mean house? And I said, I'm homeless. I live in a garage. And she did.
Yeah.
And she kept coming back. And as I figured, there's either no wasted time, and she's like, all right, no, I'm out. And then I'm like, cool, try again. Or I find the one, and I found the one.
Man,
And
the comedian in me immediately goes dark.
right.
To the dark side, because man, that is a powerful story.
Praise
so
God.
how do you get how do you jump right into the firearms?
It gets better. So I build the relationship with Meg, and I get a phone. Actually, not even a phone call. I got her and her parents came over to my garage.
Yep.
And asked me to come live with them for free.
Wow.
Completely, like, no commitments. Stay as long as you need. We're never going to kick you out. We just want you to be okay. And it was the first time in my life, my adult life, that I felt like somebody other than my parents
cared.
Were going to go to a length like that to really help me.
Wow.
And in that time, I had a friend or two over, myself, Megan, and a good buddy of mine. His name's Jake. We're at their house, now moved into the basement. It's, an old 1980s cinder block, non-finished basement. I got a couch and my computer desk, and still Tundra's not even on the board yet.
Yeah.
But here's where it comes into play. Jake and I are playing Goldeneye on N64, brother.
Wow.
Okay. Just drop some horns.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Listen,
that's
if you know, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
No odd job, slappers only. And he says, brother, I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time. You've got a good voice. You should do a YouTube video sometime. And I said, let's do one right now as a joke. Right? He's like, all right. I got my gun belt with me. You want to do that as like a review? Because that's what, GunTube does. At least way back then in like 2016, there was no entertainment. It was all just gun reviews.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Actually, that's a lie, because FPS Russia, Karnicon, they were.
But
it
was very few.
And that's the only gun tube I ever watched was FPS Russia and Karnicon. I was a huge entertainment guy. So I said, all right, I'm going to ad-lib this whole thing. I'm going to see if I can do this. We'll see. If I can't, then I know. Same, like I said, light switch.
Yep.
I either fail or I win.
Yep.
One of those two. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. So I like that.
Yep.
So I always get something. And then, hey,
hats off.
And if I win, now I've got something. Now I've got something else if I figure out I'm good at this. And I did. Jake we'll call him, I love you, Jake. He's an ample individual.
Nice.
He's a large dude.
Yeah.
Probably about your size, right?
Yeah. I'm an ample dude, brother.
And so his equipment doesn't really fit me.
Yeah.
In fact, it's so comically oversized that my bit was, instead of calling it a gun belt, I decided to call it the Compton Tactical Operations, the CTO OG Battle Belt.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And I reviewed it like I was a gangbanger from the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
On, like on Martin Luther King Boulevard or something like that. And I mean, it was so wildly over the top, so unbelievably inappropriate. I'm sitting there like, please don't stone me. Like, this is all a joke. This is before like woke things even hit, and it was still bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh man.
Right. But it was the single funniest thing I had done pretty much in my life up until that point. And I remember not realizing that people were watching me perform because I was just having fun. And granted, it's two people watching. But I remember when we stopped, no one spoke for like 2 minutes. They just looked at me. It was really weird.
Wow.
And my wife looked at me and she said, you need to do this. Apparently it was good.
And of course, because the channel blew up.
Man, fast forward.
Well, yeah, that was just it, man. Like now all of a sudden, 124,000 subscribers later and a lot of grinding. 8 years, about that is what it took. We got our first real success after about 5 and then took it on full time. So the last 3 years has been full time for me. And we have not gotten to the level I want to get to, but that's every creator.
Yep.
But we're stable.
We're
stable. I've been able to survive 2 of the craziest incidents in the firearms community, the Trump slumps, which I didn't know were a thing, by the way, and they absolutely are. Don't let anybody else tell you that.
They're real.
100%.
Because, you have someone who's in office who is pro 2A, so there's no fear of someone coming to, quote-unquote, take our guns.
Or infringe on anything.
Or infringe on any of our rights. But then the companies are like, man, we got an ally. Let's slow up some of these marketing budgets. Let's reallocate
exactly
and figure out what we can amp up for the next 4 years.
I'm glad to hear you guys say that from your experience. I've been asking the Trump slump question to a lot of folks, just trying to figure out what the data is, right? Because you don't know what you don't know until you ask questions. And I got a lot of good feedback this year. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Same.
Like, I thought it was apocalyptic.
Well, I think what really kicked it up is the war.
Yeah, for sure.
There's been now the invasion of Venezuela, right? We want them for the resources, and I love that the Venezuelan dude said, "What'd you guys think Russia and China wanted?"
The arepas, the recipe for arepas. Yeah, that was gold. That was gold. That was video gold.
That guy won the internet.
For sure.
Yeah, because that went ridiculously viral. Because he's right.
That also, we talked about this too, right?
But then there's also the Israel and Gaza thing.
And it's not always going to be flush and everyone's putting money in your pocket.
Homie, you're missing a big equation. Big part of the equation. Liberals are buying guns now.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, the 2A is cool as heck.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man, shots fired.
Well, I think it's important to highlight because...
But it's for everyone. That's okay, right?
That is very
I
true.
understand.
I believe completely that it's for everyone. You didn't.
And this is what I want to touch on is because I, too, agree that the 2A is for everybody. I also am aware that people won't buy something until they need it.
Until it matters.
Until it matters.
100%.
And I saw this last night as I was closing my eye. My sister sent me an article that says, look, and it shows this guy who, I don't know if he's liberal, but it's definitely Democrat. And he goes, I bought my first AR-15 because I'm scared ICE will come and kick anybody's door down.
I got two statements to say to this. One of encouragement. Actually, I'll just say the statement of encouragement. Good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Point blank, period.
For all the new gun owners out there.
Whatever your reason is,
that's
fine.
it. But get training.
Yes.
Get training.
Part of the statement,
But also, and this might be some controversial stuff here, but thankfully we own this podcast. It is to fight a tyrannical government.
Yes,
that doesn't matter whether it's red or blue. Doesn't freaking matter. That's exactly what it is designed for. Shout out to my libertarian brother.
Drop some horns on that, brother.
Shout out to my libertarian brother, Alex Shea.
Hey, Alex Shea, what do you say? GOA. We talked about them the other day.
You are just rapping.
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
Yeah.
Alex Shea at GOA. We're talking about them the other day.
We did.
What do you say?
I mean,
Don't go eat head.
Brise.
Brise.
No.
What a play.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. This is really...
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Wait,
Thank you. Yeah, but get training, man.
Get training.
Get training.
You guys
like,
want
it's
to hear
important.
the unfiltered? Because I'm from Minnesota. I'll tell you what's going on.
Oh, you betcha.
You betcha.
Yeah.
It's about 20 times worse than anyone is telling you. It is, what type of American are you in Minneapolis right now? MPD is down to minimal staffing. They don't have the city. If you look like us, sound like us, you look like a cop, you drive with out-of-state plates on, it's not a question of if. You are going to get attacked if you go downtown.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It's not a question.
Do you still live there?
Not downtown, not anywhere near downtown anymore, no.
Oh, so you're saying downtown? Because when we were just there, I mean... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know though. When was that?
That was
first of all,
September technically.
You suck for not contacting me.
Oh, bro, listen, brother. When we went in, we literally drove. We landed, got our.
Were you in and out?
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, it was the thing was in Wisconsin.
Gotcha.
So that was the closest major.
Next time you're in town, shoot me a message. I got 2 extra rooms in my house. You don't have to pay for a hotel.
I'll say less.
Hey, now you're talking our language.
Yeah, say less. We'll be there,
and we can play games and go shoot.
Let's go. Shoot in the snow.
I'll take you guys down to the farm.
Yeah, shoot in the
sounds
snow.
amazing.
I've never done that.
Oh, dude, listen. I because we went up there. I have the towns that we were in saved in my weather, and it was like -10 this morning.
It was in Chaska where I live. It was 41 below with the wind chill today. Ambient temperature was 28 below.
Yeah, no worries.
So, tell us some of the stuff that go ahead.
Yeah, Tundra, that's it. Let's get
real quick. Yeah, tell us some of the
Tundra,
stuff
what do we
from
got?
Tundra. Like, what do you got working for 2026?
Boy, unfortunately, nothing I can be too terribly public about. I will say, if you're a fan, I know. there is a business that's being created.
100%.
Not directly by me, but it's not going to be a Tundra business. It'll be associated with us.
Okay, cool.
The only thing I can tell you right now, actually, you know what? Screw it. You guys are my homies. I'll do an exclusive break here. I'm going to reinvent the industry, do my best to at least, by bringing the industry serviceable coupons.
Wow, that's fire.
That save people so much money, their head will spin.
That's fire. That's dope.
So that's going to come.
I don't know what sounds I hit, but
and
I
know you have 146,000 followers. That's just on one platform.
That's on YouTube.
But our this podcast goal is to pull people in. I love your content because some of it is satire. It seems like you're just taking shots at other companies.
Equal opportunity, baby.
That's it.
Yeah,
and I love the honesty of it because you do keep them honest. Let's be very clear about that. But for those who don't know who you are and may not follow you, where can they find you?
Rumble, please, guys. I'm gonna give my last message and then we'll wrap it. I think the show floor is about to literally close.
Dude, it is.
We might have some like Vegas Jackie Chan coming in here soon trying to like kick us off. So my message to your viewers is this. Please stop allowing gun tubers to get away with posting Instagram messages, whining and, pardon my language, bitching about how YouTube is demonetizing their videos. Guys, we need to grow up. There's two major things that I have a problem with our community right now, and it's easily fixed. I think that there's a sentiment from the creator's perspective, from certain creators' perspective. This is not endemic. This is not universal. Just certain people that they can't leave YouTube without losing all of their money, and that's false. I'm not going to try to take too much credit for this, but I took a risk. I not gave up, but I walked away from those 124,000 on YouTube and I started over. And it was the best decision I ever made. So please, folks, if you watch us on Rumble. Rumble cares about you, and every audience member in this audio experience that we're getting right now equally.
That's awesome.
No one gets
left behind.
Well, yeah, there you go. But no one gets super like out of place or put in a corner because of what they think or what they say. And the reason that this is the case is they have conviction. They've walked away from state level funding from France, Brazil, and Russia because all they needed to do was censor, not in America, but in those countries. Yeah. And they walked. I hitched my my trailer to that company immediately after I found that
awesome.
out. Because that is the opposite of
an
the
intro.
level of conviction.
Do you know them? Like, personally?
Who?
Rumble, the Rumble folks.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, I'm missing. Going over my head. What do you need? What do you want me to do?
Like, do an introduction. Let's get it.
Too easy.
We got content.
Since we're doing shit, actually, in fairness, I've already made the introduction. You guys just don't know it yet.
Okay.
I've talked you guys up to Nick so many times.
Awesome.
Shout out to my boy Nick, who's helped make all of this happen.
We'll drop your Rumble channel. What is it?
It's the same. Tundra Tactical over on Rumble. Tundra Tactical on YouTube. Tundra Tactical MN Instagram. But please, guys, start asking the question. I don't care if it's Rumble. I want everyone that's watching this, I want you all to understand this about me. Listen to my voice and understand how freaking serious I am. I am 2A first. Always. I put a lot of work into Rumble. Yep. But if that is not the right fit for us, I'll walk. Because I'm here for you.
Oh, hold on.
And I'm here for you.
That.
Yeah, for sure. We might need a horn too.
Okay? There are so many people right now that I'm encountering that aren't willing to do that. I won't say a name. My job isn't to upend the industry or slander people. My job is to affect change.
Yep.
Okay? My job is to get people to tell themselves that this is not okay.
Yeah.
And we have the ability to change.
Because that's how it happens, right? Slowly.
Slowly.
It's never just
plant the seed, dude.
Yeah.
Plant the seed because let's be honest, even if Brandon, even if Grand Thumb, even if all the Mount Rushmore, the goats, even if they all jumped, you still need to grab the other end of that community. In the community, three triangle, right? You got three major pieces. You have your creators, your audience, and your sponsors, your money. You get any two of those to move, you get the third one for free. That's all I got.
That's a fact. With that said, man, Tyler, thank you for taking the time out to meet with us.
Thank you,
that
bro.
is a mic
Seriously.
drop. We appreciate y'all. Folks, please like, share, subscribe. Head over to, we got to create a Rumble. For the podcast.
I was gonna say.
We gotta create a podcast for Rumble, and man, share this with your people, your people's people.
Check
and make
out
sure they,
Tundra. They're amazing, awesome.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes, thank you for being on.
That is an official wrap.
Yeah,
on
that's
this
it. Shot
show
show's done.
season. Thank you, everybody.
Boom.